He was called the thinking person's host. But behind that calm smile was a man who unsettled presidents and disarmed legends. Dick Cavett didn't shout for attention. He waited, listened, and let silence do the work. Across from him, icons like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Muhammad Ali, and Gore Vidal revealed sides of themselves the public had never seen. His intelligence angered Richard Nixon so much that his name echoed 26 times on the Watergate tapes. But what viewers never saw were the losses, inner battles, and quiet pain shaping every question he asked. Dick Cavett was born on November 19, 1936, in Buffalo County, Nebraska, though even that simple fact came with debate. His birth certificate listed Kearney, while his family said Gibbon. The reason was practical. Gibbon had no hospital, so his mother was taken to Kearney to give birth. That small confusion followed him for decades, becoming a symbolic detail in a life that never quite stayed in one place. His parents, Arabel Richards and Alva Cavett, were school teachers who moved wherever work was available. The family lived in Comstock, Gibbon, and Grand Island before finally settling in Lincoln, Nebraska. Cavett attended Wassemer Elementary, then moved through Capital, Prescott, and Irving schools before reaching Lincoln High School. Constant relocation taught him how to observe people closely, a skill that later defined his interviewing style. In 1946, his life changed forever. At just 10 years old, Cavett lost his mother to cancer. Her death left a deep emotional imprint and shaped his sensitivity to pain and loss. Years later, guests sensed that he truly understood them, even when they spoke about grief. That understanding came from this early wound, one that never fully healed. His father later remarried Dorcas Dand, another respected educator. Their impact on the community was so great that Dorcas C. and Alva B. Cavett Elementary School was dedicated in their honor in 1995. At the same time, Cavett surprised many by excelling in athletics. Too small for football or basketball, he took up gymnastics and became Nebraska's state gymnastics champion, specializing in the pommel horse. At Lincoln High School, Cavett stood out in every direction. He graduated in 1954 with one of the highest recorded IQs in the school system. He served as student council president, hosted a live radio program, and secretly nurtured a love for magic. By his teens, he earned money performing magic shows and, at 15, won Best New Performer at the International Brotherhood of Magicians Convention in St. Louis. These performances taught him timing, confidence, and how to hold an audience. That path led him to Yale University in 1954. Coming from modest means, the Ivy League world felt intimidating, but Cavett quickly proved himself academically. Beneath the success, however, he experienced his first severe depressive episode. He struggled to function, was hospitalized under an assumed name, and privately considered ending his life. This marked the beginning of a lifelong battle with depression, one he kept hidden for many years. After graduating from Yale in 1958 with a focus on drama, Cavett moved to New York City and worked as a copy boy at Time magazine. One bold decision changed everything. After reading that Jack Parr needed material for The Tonight Show, Cavett wrote jokes, walked into the RCA building, and handed them directly to Parr. That same night, he heard his words spoken on national television. By 1960, he was a writer for the show, later becoming one of the original head writers under Johnny Carson. In 1968, Cavett stepped in front of the camera with The Dick Cavett Show on ABC. His approach was different. Conversations were thoughtful, slow, and honest. Guests opened up in ways rarely seen on television. His interviews with Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin became haunting final moments, airing just days before their deaths in 1970. He also faced controversy, including the infamous episode where health advocate Jerome Rodale collapsed and died on set, an episode that never aired but became television legend. Cavett's willingness to host anti-war voices and controversial figures earned him a place on Nixon's enemies list. He refused to soften his questions or avoid difficult conversations, even when networks pushed back. Though his show eventually ended in 1975, his impact was lasting. Later years tested Dick Cavett with loss, fire, and illness, but never took his voice or his mind. He endured, reflected, and kept listening. He didn't chase fame, he made room for truth. And that is why his legacy still matters. Thanks for watching, and if you value thoughtful conversations, remember the man who proved silence can be powerful.